Greetings, and thank you so much for tuning into this video about using study.com so that you eliminate the stress related to finding curriculum for your homeschool student. My name is Dr. Jeanette DeWitt, and I am a doctor of physical therapy. I'm a self-employed, and I am a homeschooling parent of two high schoolers. We have been using study.com for both middle school and for high school. And what I want to share with you is just the flexibility of study.com as your homeschool platform. Now, as a homeschooling parent, you get to absolutely choose the curriculum for your homeschoolers. And study.com allows you to choose that curriculum all on one platform. It's very flexible and it offers a lot of variety. So that's what I want to go through. First of all, just looking at curriculum here, you can see all of the different courses by subject. And this is really amazing because you don't have to go anywhere else. You can choose everything directly within the study.com platform, and you can choose it by courses for particular subjects. You can also look at education level. So we have elementary, third, fourth, and fifth grade, middle school or sixth, seventh, eighth grade, and then high school, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. And you can even, with your, usually seventh, eighth grade is probably what I would recommend if you want to switch from a homeschooling curriculum to a college saver curriculum. There's a couple of ways to do that. That's not the purpose of this video, but just know that you can have your middle schooler and high schooler start to work on college level classes towards a degree so that they can earn a college degree at the same time they're earning their homeschool high school diploma. That's something that we currently do, but again, I have other videos about that. And the purpose of today is just to show you the flexibility of using study.com as an all-in-one platform for your homeschooler. So you can start with them at third grade all the way through 12th grade and even earn credits towards a college degree. So let's look at, again at these multiple grade levels, the various subjects available, and what you would do to choose a curriculum. So let's just say we're going to go into the middle school curriculum, and we can choose any class that we want. And if you want to choose a curriculum that is for a sixth grader, study.com lays this out beautifully by giving you a sixth grade homeschool curriculum. So you have your math, you have your language arts, you have your world history, and you have your physical science. Now, you can just stick with that, easy peasy. You have it all set, and you're pretty much done. You would just come in and you would assign this course to your particular student. Now, the other thing that you can do though is let's just say you have a student who is a math wizard and they really are bored with the sixth grade math homeschool curriculum. Well, you could just decide, you know what? Let's just say, and I've seen this happen where sixth grade math students, they just fly through that curriculum and they just are savvy with math skills. Well, once they finish that, they don't have to stay there within the same year. You could just upgrade them and have them start working on seventh grade math and get them advanced in that. So they might be doing sixth grade language arts, they might be doing sixth grade science, and they might be doing sixth grade world history. But for math, they just decide to advance to seventh grade. You could do the same thing for any of these classes. And it works the opposite too. Maybe you have a child who isn't working as well with math and they need to stay at the fifth grade level. Well, you can go back into the fifth grade level and choose that particular math for them. So you would just go to fifth grade, let them master the skills. This is the beauty of study.com, because you don't have to pay for extra graded material or extra graded curriculum. And it's all in one place. And you can kind of mix and match on what is appropriate for the level that your student is at. So, what I also want to show you is another advantage of study.com is we're going to go into language arts, and I'm just going to show you around a little bit. You're going to see that there are 11 chapters for this. And what you're also going to see is some homeschool resources. So with that is these are actually lessons for you, and it's kind of like a lesson plan. And what you can do is if you have an that you're homeschooling one student, then you can have an independent activity. So this actually takes them offline and allows them to start to do different activities or different lessons so that they don't have to be online the entire time. So another advantage then of study.com is you can incorporate both online and offline learning. So I'm going to go back. So that just gives you some different lesson plans and some activities for your homeschooler. The other thing that you can see is that there are going to be in each lesson, there's going to be a worksheet. So with that, if your student, there's also a fill in the blank transcript. So if you want to print this out, have your student follow along with the video lesson and then fill in the blanks. Again, you can have a hybrid model where it's both online and offline. Or you could use this as a homework assignment. And then for you, you can bring in the bolded terms so that they are getting the answers as well. And then you just show those again. So I'm going to click out of there. And then same thing for this worksheet. You could print this worksheet off and have them do this as a little quiz to test their skills, or you could have them do it online and they could automatically get their grade. Which brings me to another bonus with study.com. Again, I'll click off of there. With study.com, as your student completes quizzes and tests, then if they do them online, they can automatically get graded by study.com. You don't have to do the grading. So it's a big advantage. However, you can also do them offline by printing off the quiz or the test and have them take the quiz and the test. And then you could just, once they've taken it, go back in online and put in the answers that they have provided and have study.com grade it for you. So it really takes a lot of the guesswork out of choosing a curriculum. It also takes a lot of the guesswork out on how to grade, so that it makes your life easier as a homeschooling parent. So just to kind of summarize what I've talked about today is study.com homeschool curriculum, whether you choose the homeschool or whether you do incorporate college classes in there as they're aging and going into higher levels of academics. You can have multiple courses, you can have multiple grade levels, you can choose your curriculum, you can mix and match grade level curriculum as appropriate for the level of your student learning. It's all in one platform. The grading is done for you, and you can incorporate online and offline activities. So these are all amazing features that you can get through the study.com platform. If you are interested in this, go ahead and check out the description of this video, and there's going to be a link in there with a discount link so that when you click on it and you decide to invest in the study.com platform for your student, it's going to automatically apply the discount. So go ahead and check that out. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment in the feed, and I'd be happy to answer those. And I hope that you go ahead and enroll your student in study.com because we have absolutely loved it. We've used another platform that was very cumbersome and very frustrating. But study.com has really been a huge benefit to our homeschooling children, and it's so much easier for us as parents. Thanks a lot and enjoy your day.